All right. If you're going through a hard time right now, I'm with you. If you're going through a loss, hardship, friendship, any kind of big substantial loss in your life, it's tough. But just remember, it's temporary. It's going to be temporary. And the temporary feeling may feel like it will last forever, but it won't. And it will lead you to a better place eventually if you allow it to. And I think the biggest thing that we can do in our lives is we have to accept that hard things are going to come every now and then, right? We can't go through life thinking that nothing will ever go wrong, because eventually it will. There will be something to go wrong. And, whether it's your parents, your kid, your friend, unfortunately, yes, we all do go at some point. But we have to allow ourselves to get better, to give us space and time to either grieve or get past that moment. Because if we don't, we'll never know if we have a triumph after that. We will never know if we will have a good moment. I like to think of life as like a battery, okay? And this is how I describe it, is a battery uses positive and negative, right, to cycle its energy, its power. The positive is obviously the things that we love to do in our life, the things, the people, and the activities, whatever it may be, whatever you love, that is obviously the positive. Whatever fills your cup, whatever is giving you energy, whatever is adding to your life, that is the positive. And then obviously you got to have the negative for the battery to work, for the engine to run, for anything to start. You have to have a good ground. And the one good ground that we all have in life, unfortunately, the thing that keeps us to the ground is death, bad things, negative feedback, whatever it may be to make your life difficult, sad, or uneasy. And unfortunately, those things do happen, but they have to happen in order for us to have a positive. It's kind of like good and bad, like there wouldn't be good if there wasn't bad. There wouldn't be bad if there wasn't good. So that is the way that I like to look at it, and I think that maybe that could change the way that you look at it as well. And the only thing that we can really change is our perception sometimes, aside from the things that are going on in front of our eyes. And if we change to see it differently or in another realm and think about it in a different way, we can evolve instead of stay sane. You don't ever really want to stay the same, because nothing is ever, you won't know if you'll ever change or get better or get into something different that could be so much more life-changing than what you are in right now. So that is my philosophy on why a battery relates to life. And if you can use that cycle, you know what I mean? Like, obviously you have to have a ground for your power, because if you don't, then you basically are not completing the cycle. And unfortunately, yes, the bad things will happen, but the good things should happen as well. Don't keep the good things from happening in your life. And we have to give grace to ourselves and open up and be able to let that happen. The good and the bad. And we can get through life and potentially find ourselves in a more clear spot, more free spot, and be able to think, breathe, and live a lot better of a life afterwards. Even though we had lost something or gone through something super traumatic, there's always something that you can take from a situation and use it as energy. You know, it's kind of like pushing a ball around. That ball has always got a gravitational pull, some kind of energy in it once it's pushed, or even as it's sitting. And there can be so many differences and changes when you let that ball roll instead of stay sedentary. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you do have to stay in the same place every now and then, but it isn't always the answer, because you'll never know if you could have progressed, gotten better, put yourself in a better position, anything. So my advice is to live life like a battery, cycle that negative into positive energy, and be able to use it, burn it, and fill yourself into better life scenarios. So yeah, that is my motivation station today, and I hope you guys liked it. And I know I'm going to try to keep these short, but I think that they can also be super helpful. So give me a like, comment, subscribe, and then yeah, give me some love and share this video with someone that you love and care about, or someone who's going through something really tough. So it would be really awesome. So yeah, keep it going. Keep going.